guys heard, but they're bringing back the show, Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? I know, for sure. Okay. Did you guys, first of all, if you don't remember, that's a show where you can win $1 million for answering 10 fifth grade level questions. Meanwhile, on Jeopardy, get 10 questions right and Alex Trebek won't spit on you. And that show used to be hosted by Jeff Foxworthy, who looks like the pedophile from The Lovely Bones combined with a pedophile. Who let that guy near children. But the new show, the reboot, is going to be hosted by none other than John Cena, which is hilarious because John Cena is huge and fifth graders are small. Like, I'm worried he's going to accidentally step on one of them. Next to John Cena, fifth graders look like first graders. Next to Jeff Foxworthy, fifth graders look terrified. And only 2 people have ever won that show, one of whom was a physics Nobel laureate, which is sort of concerning. Like, does that mean that we're all dumber than fifth graders? You know, like, who's at the wheel? But I don't know, like, maybe fifth graders are smarter than us. Maybe I should believe everything that I did when I was in fifth grade. Like, dragons are real. My parents will always love each other. Cleveland is a country in Europe. That's actually something that I used to believe in fifth grade, but hear me out. There's England, there's Ireland, there's Cleveland. All my white friends brag that they're from one of the 3. And so what happens on Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? If you get eliminated, you have to look into the camera and say, I am not smarter than a fifth grader. Every single contestant has to do this. That's wild! Okay, what other show does that happen on? Can you imagine if you went on to So You Think You Can Dance and you get eliminated, you have to look into the camera and say, I cannot dance. Or if you go on America's Got Talent, I do not have talent. Or like Deal or No Deal, it's like, I didn't pick the right case. It seems like a luck thing. Cool, in other news, my dad turned 76 this weekend. He's really fucking old. He was born in 1943, and just as like a point of reference of how long ago that was, in 1943, it was only 15 cents for a gallon of gas. It was only 5 cents for a Coke. And it was only 2 cents for a night with my mom. My dad, though, he tries to stay young, right? And so a couple years ago, take a minute. A couple years ago, he bought an Apple TV, and he set it up in our living room, and he would spend hours watching YouTube on the Apple TV. So when I came home on break, I was like, I want to see what my dad's been watching, so I took a gander at the history. Oh boy. I quickly came to the realization that my dad was trying to watch porn on YouTube, on our family's Apple TV, in our living room. This really happened. And I don't know if I'm like more disgusted by the fact that he was trying to watch porn or the fact that he was trying to do it on YouTube. Like, watching porn on YouTube is like trying to buy weed on Amazon or trying to get a job on LinkedIn. That's not but I spent a lot of time kind of grappling with what I was going to do, like, do I tell anyone? So I came up with sort of 3 options. Number 1, I could blackmail him. I'd be like, Dad, I won't tell anyone for another year of health insurance. 2, I could do what I'm doing right now. Not tell anyone except for rooms full of strangers. It's working out pretty well. And the 3rd option, which I think I'm going to go with at some point, is to put my whole family on The Maury Show. Be like, look what Dad is doing on the Apple TV. And then he'll be like, get those cameras out of my face.